So let me grab my Anchor water thing.
It's right there.
Live right now.
You're on.
Oh, good morning,
Hi.
everyone.
We're searching for Lisa's water.
We're early today for several reasons. But so most of you know who follow me on Facebook, I announced that my mother passed away on Sunday, and I'm announcing that here because I know she's cooked for a lot of you at the first retreat house that we had. So thank you for all of your love and support on the social media. It's been rough. It's like taking a direct hit. That's the best I can describe it. But my mom would want me to do my damn job, okay? So that's why we're here doing our red, white, and blue live yet. And it's really been good because I've been rushing around doing all that stuff for her and then coming here. So I haven't had, a lot of time to think about anything else. And it's probably good right now. But next week, I'm going to fall completely apart. Okay. So, like I said, thank you for the thousands of comments and love. And I appreciate it all. So let's get the ball rolling, girl.
Okay. So day clubs. If you're new here, our day clubs are 9 to 4 on their designated days. It's $25 for the day, and you get lunch with that. So rug hooking actually is this Sunday, the 8th of June. We have a featherweight club, and that meets on July 7th. If you're wondering why the big skip, June is really, really busy here at the gathering. So we have some sit and stitches, but that's about it. And those
2 big Icelandic
quilters our first group of Icelandic quilters are coming. So featherweight's on July 7th. So the old and the new. Bernina Social is also on the 7th of July. Sit and stitches. So the next ones that are available is an AM/PM sit and stitch on July 8th. So you can come for the whole day. You can come from 9 in the morning till 9 at night, and you get lunch and dinner. So there's still room. You can sign up for that online, or if you're having problems with that, give us a call at the gathering at 920-778-8031. Cross stitch on July 9th. Wool Club on July 16th. There's something for everybody. Let's see. We still have an opening in our October quilted coat class. July is full, so those ladies are anxious to get here to do that. Every class is unique. Everybody has done,
I know.
vests, denim shirts, the coat, the long coat, the whatever. So everybody's been really creative with that. Lots of fun. Jen Kingwell. We are full for the trunk show, full for everything she knows. The first 3-day class, Bring Me Flowers, is now full. Come on, you hand quilters.
Yes, I warned them last week. I'm like, hey, you asked for this. Now
Yeah,
we gotta fill it up.
Yeah, we got to fill her up. So we have plenty of space, and that's a weekend class. That's a Saturday and a Sunday. So come hang out with us for the weekend and learn hand quilting from Jen. I did want to make note, her class, Bowie Stars, that one is not restricted to just Bowie Stars. She's willing to help you with whatever project you'd like to work on. So you don't have to be exclusive to the Bowie Stars. You can bring whatever you'd like. And the Everything She Knows 4-day is full.
Good.
So we got 2 classes to work on. So don't hang on the fence, though, because there aren't that many spots left. So if you're thinking about it, call, get the information.
I knew that once it got closer,
yeah,
it would fill up.
Yeah.
So I feel good about that.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it on announcements. And then
Peggy, can you tell them what is the dates for the hand quilting class?
The hand quilting class would be Friday, August 23rd and Saturday. Is that right, Lori? Saturday the 23rd and Sunday the 24th. Right? Yeah. And then Bowie Stars follows right after on Monday the 25th and Tuesday the 26th. So get on the horn and give us a call. And there is some lodging available, but it's pretty limited at this point. So
Okay, that's mine.
Yeah.
So I have a super fun trip coming up. If you wanted to go on an adventure with me and a bunch of our quilty friends, we are going to go to France, May 15th through the 23rd of 2026. We are only limited to 30 people.
Don't call me.
Don't call Peggy. You need to call crafttours.com. So, do you have anything for this one yet? Oh, Mike? Like this? Yeah. Can somebody grab me a Kleenex?
Kleenex.
We good? All right, mic change. Okay. All right, you bailing on me?
I am.
All right.
I'll be right here.
All right, sorry about that.
They could hear you, but it was just quiet.
Oh, it was really quiet. All right. So back to France. Where did that go? Do you have
You're
my
not
France
there
thing?
yet.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. All right. So we're going to have some fun in May from the 15th through the 23rd, 2026. And then they added a little bonus excursion 6 days after, and that would be May 23rd through the 28th. So you can go on half a trip or a full big adventure in France. All the information is on Craft Tours website. So I can't wait. It's going to be a blast. And there's a discount if you sign up between now and the 15th of June.
We have been getting some questions about how much they're going to have to bring.
Oh, okay. That's a good
You
question.
might want to repeat
All
that, 'cause
right.
I don't have a mic.
Yeah, I think I saw one of them. They were like, all right, so, we're going to France. We're going to all these places. How much quilting are we going to do? And how much, the stitching is not the main attraction of the adventure. All right. So I'm going to do a really cool project that we will use when we're riding on the bus, or we're riding on the bus to and fro, or whatever, whatever that looks like. If we have some evenings that we can hang out and stitch, we'll have a project. But really, it's going to be so busy and fun, and but we'll still work on it. But it's not the main focus. I hope does that kind of make sense, everyone? That we're gonna, and it's probably gonna be some sort of fun little memory of what we're going to see in France there. So that's kind of how the Scotland thing will go as well, because I think we spend some time in tour buses going to and from all the different places and towns and cities and stuff like that. All right. So if you want to join us, I know there's been a lot of activity on that. So call them there and they will hook you up, give you any of the details about it. They've been doing it for over 30 years. And they do it for a lot of other people. And we are going to have a blast. So join me and we will hang out and make it the best we can be, right? All right, I got rid of that. Okay, am I good now? Can you hear me all? All right, look at everybody. You all got to come on, right? All right, so we are here with our red, white, and blue retreat. And, I kind of didn't want to tell you what I was going to do because I was going to save it. Because we're going to do this as a quilt along next year. But you know me, I can't keep a secret when it comes to showing you stuff. I mean, I'm pretty good at other secrets. My brother just found out a whole bunch of stuff about our family that he never knew because, he was young. So we kind of filled him in last night and he was shocked. So I'm really good at keeping those kind of secrets, but not so good at, keeping this from you. All right. So this is the antique quilt that we replicated this week, and I'm saying that we are working on, because we're not making this in a week, right? But this quilt was so beautiful, and look at how worn and loved it is. It only has a border on two sides, but you see this white stuff showing through. That's how worn it is. It's all the batting coming through, but this quilt is so soft and so cool, and the design is so awesome that I wanted to replicate it. So my girls are here and I kind of set them up on how I did it. there are over 400. I don't want to give you an exact number because somebody will be like, no, there was only 416, but there's over 400 stars on the quilt, and I want to do it as a quilt along, like I said, next year. So we'll have to do like 34 stars a month or something like that. So we'll do it as a year-long quilt along. But for these girls who got it early, we are packaging each set of fabrics in a baggie, and we are working on 21 blocks at a time. And there are 20 sets of 21 blocks. All right. And you can do 21 blocks in a day. How many, did anybody do more than one set in one day? Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. So Lisa, right? Lisa? No. Katie. Kate, your auntie is Lisa. All right. So Katie got 2 sets in one day, but that's how I did this quilt in and amongst all the other stuff that we are doing. So who wants to help show the quilt? Anybody? All right. We're going to hold it out here. Can you move over? Okay. All right. So the girls are going to hang up my quilt that I made. And I have a little help. You know that, right? Madeline did a lot of pressing for me, and I think I did all the stitching on the flying geese, but Madeline did a lot of trimming of dog ears and pressing for me. So that's how we got that baby done. But isn't it gorgeous? And I could not use my newest fabric, so I used American Gatherings 2. And then I asked all the girls to bring one blue and one red fat quarter, so their quilts was different than anybody else's. Also, you're going to make yours in American Gatherings 3. So if you want to join this quilt along, you're going to need 10 reds and 10 blues. So you can order the fat quarter tower, and you will help support our honor flight with that. But you're not going to use any of the lights in the tower. We just use the red and the blue. Or you can just order yardage or whatever that looks like. I just told you they're fat quarters. You need 20 of them, 10 red, 10 blue, and then you need a little bit for the borders. I piece these borders, so they are not length of fabric. They are width of fabric, and I just sewed two strips together. I also made my quilt a little bit different because I put the borders on the other side because I wanted to fit on my king size bed. So my quilt measures, I believe, 78 by 105. All right. So if you want to add this to your quilt along projects next year, make sure you get on our site while it's a pre-order, and you will be helping our veterans go to DC. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Do you like it? Do you see why I didn't want to show you it?
It's the background.
Oh, and if you want backing for this quilt, I didn't get to use it, but there is a red and a blue star in the 108 wide backings. You need 3 1/4 yards. Pre-order that for this quilt. I wish I had it, but I don't have it, so I had to put something else on the back. All right. All right, so that was our main project for this week. We also, I showed you these earlier, have made this. Some of the girls are pretty close to being done with this one. And then we also have the wool eagle. There we go. All right. So those are our projects. And then we throw in a few other little ones. We made scrunchies one day, a red, a white, and a blue one. And most people can use them. Some people have a little short hair, but I bet you they have a granddaughter or a neighbor or somebody who could use a scrunchie. And these are just so super fun and to make. And then Peggy did a little tutorial on how to make these little wool flowers. So you can make a bunch of these and then put them in a little pot. And you don't ever have to water them. That might be a good thing for some of us. I have succulents in my house. That's it, because they need water very little. Because I can grow stuff outside, but not really inside, until Darcy started giving me her little jade and her little succulent. So I love having green in the house, but I'm not really good at keeping them alive. All right, what else did we do? Anything? Those projects? we're gonna probably try to fit the flags in. I probably dropped the ball on getting dowels. There's a few things going on. All right, but it's not, the weekend's not over yet. So maybe we can go get some of those. Okay, so and then we're gonna have a fun game night on Friday. If I didn't tell you that, I will be. We got some sneak-in guests over there. I just saw. All right. So yeah, so I still plan on hanging out with him the rest of the week. We got most of the stuff done for the funeral last night, so we're good. Okay, so let's meet some of my guests, and they can tell us a little bit about themselves and what they've been working on and what they've been doing here. You can sit on the old quilt. Who's going to be first? Come on, Barb, be first. Kick them off. Where are you? Good old Barb. Okay.
Okay. I know everybody. Who's going to be first?
All right. That's just the thing, the first one, right?
You want me to pick up one of these?
Yes, pick up the mic while you talk. You want me to hold it?
Thank you. Concierge service.
Yes, there we go.
Hi, everybody. Barb Faber, and I brought my friend.
Kathy Anderson.
So we're having a great time as best we can,
I
supporting our
know.
buddy. So anyways, I don't want to cry. I am making a lot of these, and they're super fun. You got to be accurate, gals, but it's way doable. So bags of trouble, always good. And Lisa always gives us great hints.
Yeah, somebody bring that little thing that I told you is a must-have, the little pressing thing. I'll talk when you come up, okay? When you come up.
And pillow goes together probably in one night.
Yep.
Easy. And of course, Lisa has our great way to do the zipper in the back. So all good.
Yep.
We're having a blast, by
Good,
the way,
yes.
despite all the
They're kind of
drama.
on their own sometimes.
Yeah, we're good. You gonna talk?
Sure, I can talk, but I don't know what to say.
Oh, you just
I know.
talk.
Barb and I are both repeat offenders, we decided.
Have you've done all three?
Yeah,
I've done two.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and Lisa told us to bring fat quarters. And I'm a rule breaker, so I brought fat eights, 2 blue and 2 red. So this is,
Oh, yeah, that's good.
so a little more
It
scrappy.
all works.
Yeah.
There's
I was worried that
no. It all works.
Yeah, we're having a great time. Thanks again,
All
my friend.
right.
See you, everybody.
All right. And Kathy, if you know, she's been helping us lately proof a lot of our patterns, and it's been a big help. All right. Who's next? Kim? Kim and Sherry? Come on. So, all right. If you know me, you know I'm very I don't want to say frugal, but I don't like spending money on stuff I already have, right? So I have a pressing stick that I use, but so my friend Dawn Cornell, she told me about these, right? And I'm like, I'm not paying that much for that. My stick works just well. Well, we got one in here, and it's a bigger one, and I used it, and I thought, oh my God, this is so much different than mine. All right. So it has this really steep hump, so you don't mess up any of the other ones, and it's just with the wool on it, it just makes it easier to press that flatter, I think. So it really is the perfect size, and it wasn't so expensive. It wasn't as big as the other one, so I thought I can justify this one. How much was this one? $21. Okay. But I don't really I don't have a ton of stuff in the store that I don't use. So I'm not here just to sell stuff, which is probably a bad business model, but I got to believe in what I sell. So
It works great.
it really works good, right? So a lot of the girls have purchased them, and even Peggy said, we need more of those. So we'll get some more on order for the class that's at the end of the month. So if you're coming now, you know what you're going to be making. So we told them. All right. So you want to talk about anything else? Where are you from? Did we say that?
Tucson.
Tucson. So you flew in.
Yes.
How is flying in here?
It's flying in here is fine. It's just the route you have to take for me.
For you.
For me.
Okay. Because we do
From
have an airport that's very close.
Yes, from Appleton to here, it's great.
Okay.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
How many flights did you have to take to get here?
3.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That's kind of a deal breaker for me. I'm like 2 at the most.
Yeah. See,
Well,
I
thank
love you. I love you a lot,
Yes,
Lisa.
Yes. Because you come
So-
quite often. Yeah.
Yes. This is our 4th time.
Yeah.
That's
All
where
right. So
Sherry and I met.
how you doing on your blocks?
I have one set done.
One set of 21,
Yeah,
right?
two
Yeah.
sets
Well,
done.
there's a lot going on here.
Yeah.
You know, these girls kind of know each other too. So there's a lot of giggling and yeah. And you two met at one of our
Yes,
retreats, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mackinac. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
was
Yeah.
so fun.
Yeah.
And I've
All
gotten
right.
gotten
All
most of it
right. How
done.
beautiful.
So, yeah.
Yeah. Very
It's so
nice.
fun.
Yeah.
And it
Yeah.
goes quick.
Yeah.
Really quick.
Right. And if you are kind of drilling over some of the projects they're doing, the quilt, like I said, will be a quilt along next year. The other projects, the eagle and the pillow, will both be in American Gatherings 3's book. So pre-order that book because those are where the patterns are going to be for those projects. All right.
Does that come out?
It'll come out probably in December.
Okay.
Yeah, the fabric, that's when the fabric will come. Our book will be a little earlier. And if you do order something with the book, then we wait and not send, we wait till we have your full order before we send it. Okay?
And I'm from Michigan and I flew in and it's very simple. It's a 90-minute or a 50-minute flight and you get to Appleton in 15 minutes you're here. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's not bad
This
from
has been
Michigan.
fabulous.
Good.
So,
All right.
such a
Thank
good
you,
time.
Sherry.
No,
All right. And you
no,
got
yes.
your bling on?
Yep, I
Yeah.
have mine.
Yeah.
For my
we-
granddaughters.
It was kind of funny because over the weekend I FaceTimed Alicia, and when I look at her and she looks at me and we go, "Oh, we got our quilty hair on today." So big old messy bun on high on top of your head. So the more scrunchies, the higher it gets, I think. So yeah.
Perfect.
All right. Thanks, girls.
Alrighty.
All right. All right. You guys help me hold it. I want them to hear you. So
Okay.
they don't like it when they can't hear you.
So my name's Kenna and I live in Utah, and it took me, I flew Southwest because I got free bags so I could buy more stuff to
There
take
you
home.
go. So you came with empty bags.
I literally did an empty bag.
I'm Diane Schumann. I'm from Wisconsin, and Ken and I met at the last Red, White, and Blue retreat, and we decided to be roommates again, and it's been turning out really great.
Yeah, we hit it off. It's my new bestie.
Yeah,
It's awesome.
Isn't it sweet?
I'll come back forever for you and for you.
Oh, so what you got there?
So this is the only project I've completed,
Okay.
but I liked it so much that I went over to the store and I bought a whole bunch more. I say felt because they were talking felting yesterday. You got me addicted. Sorry, but wool.
Well, yeah.
I kind of switched up the design a
She
little bit.
finished. Good
And
job.
I don't have my couple things done. I don't have
You don't
that
have the
little-
top of the
yeah,
F.
Yeah, and I missed that part, but I switched it up just a smidge. So I don't know. I think it's cool. It's fun.
Very good. Very good.
It's fun. You guys should come.
Yeah.
It's
If
the
there's space.
best. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But
And
don't
Jess,
come so I can have more space.
can we at some point put like a list of all my retreats so they can know when they all are all at the same time before we post them for next year? Do you know what I mean? Okay.
Or just come and just hang out here.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't have to
Yeah,
come for
come
one
to
of my
retreat.
retreats. It's actually cheaper if you don't have to pay for me. All right.
Just come and just be here. It's just the atmosphere.
Yeah.
It's a happy place. This is a happy place. Everybody laughs and smiles.
Mm.
Even
See, now you know why I came to work. I
Yeah.
need all the hugs and
Yeah.
yeah. Because whether you still have your mom, and if you do, you know what you need to do, right? You need to love her, tell her you love her. You need to spend time with her, because it sucks when now I know I can't. All right. And, I know that sometimes relationships aren't always the best, but, forgive. That's all I can say. Move on.
Yeah,
And
it's worth
just love your people, because we're not getting any younger, are we?
no,
No. So
thank you.
come on, my featherweight girls. 2 at a time or 4 at a time? You're a
Get 'em
foursome.
done.
We're a foursome. All right. We'll pull back. All right. Who's going to be the mic person? All right. All right. Be the mic person. All right.
Okay.
Where are we all from?
We're from California, Southern California, and this is our 4th trip. I highly recommend it. You may not want to do red, white, and blue because it fills up and then you'll take our spots. I don't know. But we love it, and we've met so many great friends. And we sew with my mom on Wednesdays. She's 96, and she taught us all to quilt. And so we're here celebrating her. It was a little tender.
So it's all mother-daughter here, right?
Yes, this is my daughter, Chris. I'm Debbie, my sister, Lisa, and Katie. That's my niece, Lisa's daughter.
Isn't that awesome? Like, I got goosebumps. Look, see?
So our parents traveled, and we traveled with them. And so now we're traveling with our daughters because we all quilt. So
Very, very nice.
we're having a great time. We've all made our little stars.
And there's Katie. Katie's the one that got 2 sets in one day done. How many total you got done now?
I'm on my
5th.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
See, you're already almost a quarter way done.
Just cruising right along.
Just
Yeah.
started my 5th.
Okay. All right.
I think highly recommend the retreat center. It is amazing. You meet wonderful, wonderful people, but just the accommodations are so great. And Erica is 5-star. She's amazing. We love her.
do.
We love Lisa too.
Lovely.
All of you.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah, please, if you haven't had a chance, save, and come. We love it. It's our favorite thing to do, especially as mother and daughters. And then being able to be here with Lisa as she went through this has been just heartwarming because it hit us hard.
Yeah. Like
Every
I said,
time they bring it
direct
up.
hit.
It was. And I know you're going through it worse, but it really hit us hard.
Yeah.
So anyway, come. It's an amazing place. The food, there's just no words. We're very lucky. All the cooks, we had, I think 3 this time, and they were amazing. So come.
Erica has a couple days off sometimes, right? Yeah, but my crew can pull it off, can't they? All right. Thank you so much, girls. So much. All right. I know I have some new people here that I have never seen before, so don't be shy. Remember, we're all quilters. We just want to share all the love.
I'm Deb Tenner from Central Illinois. We drove here. Took me about 5 hours. Go Illini. For all my Decatur people, ILL, and I know you're yelling back INI. I've been working on the little stars. I've been cutting, and I got a few sewed together, and that's been about it.
All right. That's all we care about, right? All right.
I'm Marta Johnson, and I came with Sherry, and we drove from Utah, which took us 3 days.
Uh-oh, I bet you there was a few stops though, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And I got my flowers done and my scrunchies done. 2. So that's 42.
We passed out all the baggies too.
Yes. That was helpful.
Yes. I agree.
Part of my America.
Oh,
And I
very
think
nice.
I'm going to try and put like a firecracker. I thought.
Okay, yes,
So-
I know. I saw Barb put her little initials on it.
Yeah,
yeah,
that was awesome.
yeah. Whatever you need to do to make it yours, that's all good.
The staff here is awesome.
Good.
Yes.
Have you
they
been here
can-
before?
Yes.
All right.
We
and
were
how about
here
you?
last year.
I've been here before for the Christmas, and when I walked in the door, there was like 6 that I had met last year from all over. It was unbelievable.
We have a following. They keep coming back, which is nice. Yep. All right, girls. Thank you so much for being brave and coming on. You got to remember when you're at home and you want to hear from all the different people. Who's next? Come on. Anybody? You going chicken? Bok, bok, bok. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. It's just quilty ladies. It's like your guild meeting. Come on.
She said I did it last time.
She did it last time. Yeah. Come on, Linda. She's got that pretty purple shirt on. Are you two? Did you match your outfits with that beautiful purple?
Right. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So what you been doing, and where are you from, and your name?
My name's Linda Richardson, and I'm from Macon, Illinois.
Okay.
And I came last year, and then
Okay.
we drove up this year. So
So you know the way now.
Yeah,
Okay. Good.
it's familiar.
Does the car just know, or do
Yeah.
you have to do that GPS thing?
Well, I do the GPS thing.
We all do now. Nobody knows where they're going anymore.
True.
Yeah.
And I've made 21, and I'm starting on my second group. I
Yeah.
made some scrunchies for my granddaughter.
There you go.
And I have the flowers, but they're not done yet.
Okay. Yes, you can work on whatever you want here, but those look really nice. I was looking at all your 1/4 inches, and they're there.
Yep.
That's the only thing we worry about is lopping off a point. But guess what? We all do it. Okay. I'm like, see, I lopped off this one, and I lopped off that one, and I don't care. Done is good. Right?
That's right.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Come on, girls. What are you here for? Come on. I have some party crashers. I think they might have made some friends that are here, and now they're coming to hang out with them. Is that what's going on? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. It's nice to see you three. You too. Yeah. Hi, come on, Miss Carol. This is Carol. This is Carol Crocker, by the way. I renamed her.
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, we thought we'd come and crash the party today.
How many friends here that you have that are here?
Oh my gosh, there's a lot. A lot.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of them here. We didn't come to the red, white, and blue this year because we came to the last two, and
you were just at something.
Yeah, we were just here for
Vals.
Vals, and then we have one in October and one in December.
Scotland.
So, yeah, Scotland. So we.
They filled their dance card, right?
Yeah,
At primitive gatherings. Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So
Yeah.
we figured, we
Yeah.
only had to drive, well, be 45 minutes, Carol, a little further. So yeah, we
yeah.
thought
They're
we'd
they're
come
only
and
like yeah.
come for the day and see everybody. So
Yeah. Cool, right?
that shop. Yeah, of course. But that's what happens when you come here.
Yeah, you don't want to
meet-
miss some.
Yeah, you meet so many cool people.
And Darcy came one night, and I think she's coming again either tonight or Friday night. One of those two. Yeah. So.
So that's what happens.
Yep.
And
Yep.
it's awesome.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. You guys. Did I see your quilt on? Did the guys have your quilt on? That was yours. Okay. So if you watch Stitch Brothers and that snail trail flannel quilt, that was Carol's quilt. I saw that. I'm like, I think that's Carol's, but I didn't ask him if it was. But all right.
We're going to do a signing on October.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, because it's famous, right? All right. Well, good job. It was beautiful. It turned out awesome. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out. See, they're not shy. Come on, girls. Come on. Anybody else?
Thank you.
All right. How are we doing here for time? Where are we at?
Okay.
I don't know where the
Thank
clock is.
33 minutes.
Okay. Good. All right. So, does anybody have any questions, thoughts, anything? We're going to give away some prizes. I don't really know. What? Oh. Like I said, I'm not here all the way, but they're all hugging each other over there. All right. Okay. Got anything for me? Jess? No blocks. I have time to do my blocks. Next week, motor blockheads, 2 sets, okay?
Hey, I did put out a blog post about that.
Okay.
You did. You might want to remind people that to sign up for those notifications because people are like, hey, when's this going on? When's this going on?
Come over here, Heidi.
There you go, Heidi.
Okay, hang on. Let me make sure I turn it on.
That's not going to work.
Oh, okay.
I'll just talk at you. If you're not signed up for the blog post notifications and you're always like, gee, what's going on? I didn't know this was happening. Sign up.
Because you get all the emails like, what's this or
well,
what's that?
it's like answering the same question over and over again. And it's like, well, we've put out a blog post about that. So that's a resource you might want to look into.
So if you subscribe to the blog, which tell them how to do that.
So if you go to lisabongean.com and you click the blog link, that'll take you there. And right at the top, there's a search bar and there's a sign up bar. So you just pop your email in there and voila.
And then do they have to confirm it when does it send them like?
I'm not really sure about that,
Okay.
but I mean, if it does,
Sometimes,
follow
yeah.
the prompts and
Yeah.
So
And
then
then-
if you hate getting them after a while, unsubscribe. It's
Right,
right at
yeah.
the bottom. So.
But we usually don't send out massive amounts of information, only when we have something to talk about, right?
Yep. And these
Yeah.
and this would be you get an email and you only get the first paragraph of the blog post. If you want to read it, you can read it. If you don't want to read it,
you don't have to
you
click
don't have
continue.
to read it. Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but there is a reason for the blog, and it's to share information along with Facebook page.
And that's how you make your living, right?
So I spend a lot of time on that darn thing. So
being
use
me.
it, yeah. Don't tell everybody that.
Oh, they know.
Yeah. I just help you
Well,
with your writing.
I couldn't do it without you, though. They know I'm not. I hope they know I can't do this.
Well,
all.
the answer to how do you do it all?
Yeah,
is
exactly.
you've got a good support system.
Yeah.
And a lot of broken mics, but that's okay because we decided we're going to invest in some clip-on wireless ones. We're going to investigate that.
It
Yeah.
is time for some new ones.
That
I
part,
agree.
I'm not sure what it was. It came flying off. Testing.
Is it working? Is it working? Okay.
All right. So everyone hop on the blog, get subscribed. If you're not in the Stitch with Lisa Bongean group on Facebook, join that because, I mean, we're constantly posting everywhere and we still get the same questions over and over and over again. So
Right.
join us.
Yeah. And
knowledge is power. The more you know, all that.
so if you are not on social media and maybe you just want to, I know some people don't like social media because, but you can go, you don't have to go on as yourself.
I guess I don't even feel like the blog is social media because like you get it in your email and if you want to click on it, it doesn't take you to
it's an email.
It's social
Okay.
email. It's a blog post.
All right.
So and that lisabongean.com page is useful. It's got all the links to
When you
everything.
go to that, it's kind of like a landing page and you can go anywhere from that page.
Our events calendar is there. There's a link to the shop. There's a link to freebies and corrections and what else we got? We got other
announcements,
stuff.
all the stuff.
All of it. So yeah, Stitch, that's a big one. The quilt alongs.
quilt
Everybody's
show.
like, gee, where do I go for the clue? It's like it's in the quilt alongs page.
Yeah.
I
So
can't imagine.
any of the quilt alongs that we have done, there's still all that information there.
For a few years back since I came here.
Yeah,
So like last 3 or 4 years.
Right. Yeah.
So.
Which is a lot. Nobody, I don't think,
Yes, we still get questions about some always like the Christmas words one and all that alphabet. So
Okay.
it's all there.
All right.
Okay, bye.
Yes, Peg.
We've gotten several phone calls here in the last few weeks that people who have decided they want to do the Scrappy Quilt Show. And so the Scrappy Quilt Show, all the information about do's and don'ts and register, all of that stuff is on Lisa's blog page. So go there and it'll actually give you a download too.
Right. Are we doing on the signups for the Scrappy Quilt Show? Are they starting to come in? Or don't you know?
I honestly don't know.
Ask Jackson for that the next time we meet, just so we know if we got oh yeah, they're working.
Over there.
And it doesn't matter if you made, maybe you made Meet Me in the Garden. That's scrappy enough, or is it not? It's not scrappy
one
enough.
fabric line.
Yeah, but there's only
They're not 75 fabrics in it. But there's lights and darks.
Right, but I think it's 40, and then I think there's only 20
Okay.
lights.
All right.
Darn.
Meet Me in the Garden doesn't work. All right.
I do have a couple questions to
Okay.
answer. So
All
the
right.
quilt behind you is Liberty Gatherings, and we will be doing that again in different fabrics once American Gatherings 3 comes out. So watch for that. That will start in February of 2026, but we'll get the signups probably more towards fall
Okay.
for that.
Yeah. Yep. And we'll recolor it so it has the same fabrics.
Yeah,
in
we'll
it.
redo the pattern.
Yeah, which isn't going to be hard this time because there's no tan, because Peggy redid it for us. Yeah, so this is Peggy's quilt here, and these are the 3 people that served in your family.
That's my initials, my dad's, and my son's.
Yeah, so they were all veterans, and she put all their initials on there and the year that they were born. Yeah, the year that they were born. So that's her. Didn't your son just ask you recently when he was getting this quilt?
Yeah, he says, Mom, I said, well, I sent him a picture when I finished it, and he goes, Mom, that's a great quilt. And I said, good, I'm glad you like it. I said, because you'll get it someday. And a couple weeks later, he goes, Mom, when am I getting that quilt? I said, when I'm gone.
Someday is not tomorrow.
Someday is not tomorrow, hopefully.
Better not be.
Yeah, better not be. Yeah, we got plans. All right. Let's pick our winners for today. Thank you for joining us. Do we have a Unity winner?
It's in the folder.
Okay.
in the front.
All right, and Joyce is here, and we are going to record something with Joyce and reveal the Unity quilt when it's time. So I have a what do you call it? I can't think. I have a wow, this is bad.
It's okay.
Assignment for you.
That's the word.
It wasn't the word I was looking for, but it'll work. All right. So somebody needs to figure out at what week will we have. So if we're making 144 9-patch blocks for Unity, at what week do we run out and need to start the next clue? All right. So somebody needs to do the math. I know. Well, or out there, they can do the math for me. Somebody let me know and put it out there in the world. And that's when I'm going to, maybe a week or two before that, we'll release that last clue for Unity. Because some people, I don't want it to be ruined. You know what I mean? I don't want to reveal it and wreck it for some people. And we said it was a year-long quilt-along. And I feel if I give you that last clue, people are going to hurry up and finish it. And then some people would be like, well, you know, why
Cheryl
should I
says
keep
week
doing
40.
this? Huh?
Cheryl says week 40.
Okay. See, I knew somebody would figure it out quickly because
So
they know
does
how many
Kathy.
we're making each week. And then, yeah. So week 40, and where are we? So, yeah.
We're at 21.
It'll be here before you know
Coming
it.
up on 21.
Work on those other projects. This is meant to do, so quilt-alongs in my world, all right, are you do a little bit each week, each month, each whatever. And at the end, you have this finished project because we're doing all these other projects. We're not solely focused on that one stitch along project that we're doing, unless you're doing Fresh Cut Garden and blinging it out to the max. Like, I don't know how many hours we're in those ladies' days. But do you see what I'm getting at? We want this to be enjoyable. We don't want it to be a rush. We don't want somebody to feel like can't keep up because you're done with yours and she's only on week 10. All right. So we want to be encouraging, and we're going to do that clue somewhere around week 40. Okay. All right. So if you were waiting for that, I'm sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah. All right. So our winners of Unity for week number 20 is Catherine Tripp Bruden. You are the winner of week 20, and there are your lovely broken dish blocks. Good job. All right. And then the winners for this live here are Kana Rosler, M. Tyner, no R, sorry, Holly Shaw. So you are the winners of this week's live. Thank you so much for joining us here today. We appreciate you all here at Primitive Gatherings, where every stitch tells a story. Bye now.